Good morning. This is my first morning at the yoga retreat. We have a full day ahead of us, and it's been really lovely so far. I will say, it's beautiful. I'm like very excited for the day and to just connect with my body. Did not realize I was as afraid of bugs as I am. Very afraid of bugs. So we're working through that, but look how beautiful it is. Sarah, who's been very patient with me. We're going to start the day off with meditation, yoga, and then I guess he's gonna walk with me. Meditation, yoga for a couple hours, then breakfast. Then we're gonna do Temescal, which is like basically, I don't know how to describe it, but like a stone, like natural sauna. And I learned a little about it last night. Super excited. I've never done one before. Everything here is vegan, which is really cool. It's a small group. There's only about like 8 of us, me and Sarah included. And it's been really lovely so far. This is their little eating area. There was a fresh fruit out. I mean, it's beautiful. I am very grateful for the opportunity to be here, to be in nature. It is challenging. I've never done anything like this, so I'm getting over a lot of fears. But I'm super grateful, and I'm grateful for all of the teachers and people who are here who I'll get to meet. It's a really, I think it's a beautiful way to end the month. Also, I found out that there's a solar eclipse today, so there's just like a lot of powerful energy, and I'm excited to see how we're going to like harness it. I can't get over this view though. We're in the mountains for real, for real. And then this is where we have yoga. It's aerial yoga. Shoes off. And the ofrenda, or it's really beautiful. But look at this. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. Like, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna set up my mat and just get ready for the day. Wow. I feel like a new woman. We just did, oops, let me get down here. So we're about to have breakfast, but we just did 2.5 hours of breath work and yoga. And the first hour and a half was like pretty challenging for me. I don't know what the time split was, but the breath work, I found myself getting like super impatient and like I just wanted to rush through it, which probably means I needed it like even more. And then we did the yoga, and I feel like by the time we got to the yoga part, I was able to like really settle in and get comfortable and enjoy it. But man, I wanted to, oh wow, it's just like so, I can't even believe it. I wanted to rush through like all of the breathing and slow movements, but I'm happy that I'm learning these practices and that I can take them back home with me and share them with my community and my family because it's so necessary. And we have about an hour before the Temescal ceremony, so I'm literally living my best life in this hammock, going to like read and journal a little bit and just enjoy a little bit of the downtime. I'm always going a million miles per hour, just like never sitting still, and I sometimes feel guilty for sitting still because I feel like there's always so much to do and work that needs to be done and blah blah blah, but still moments are valuable too. Sitting down, being with your thoughts, being with yourself is valuable too. So. I probably look insane right now. There are no mirrors here, so I just look the way I look. But I just did my first Temescal ceremony, and that was the most like physically challenging thing that I've ever done in my life. And according to people who have done it before, it was short. It was an hour and a half, and towards the end, I like was almost like screaming. It was so physically challenging. I have no words really right now. I think maybe later I'll be able to describe it better. But it was like nothing I have ever done before. The heat and just the energy. I would love for the shaman to speak on it. I'm gonna ask him because I can't explain it right now.
Hola, yo soy Kawil. Trabajo con la medicina del Temescal. Temescal es una tradición milenaria de la tribu mexicana, mexica, y también viene de la tribu nativa americana del norte de Estados Unidos, en varias partes. Es una ceremonia que trabajas con los 4 elementos, trabajas directamente con el propio espíritu y con la conexión que tienes con todos los elementos. La tierra, el agua, el fuego, el viento, y es una conexión donde te permite liberar, sanar y conectar con tu esencia primordial, con tu corazón. Y eso es lo más importante de la medicina del Temescal. Cuando los españoles llegaron a México, ellos buscaban nuestro tesoro más valioso, y nuestros ancestros decían que nuestro tesoro más valioso es el Atlachinoli. El agua es la alquimia espiritual, el agua quemada. Este es el tesoro más preciado de nuestra tribu, y es lo que viene a nosotros a recordarnos y a conectar con nuestro corazón y nuestra esencia.
Morning. Good morning. It is the final morning of the retreat. Last night we did a beautiful cacao ceremony, which you can see behind me, and I'll show a little closer look at. And it got super emotional. Everyone was sharing how they feel, or how they've been feeling throughout this experience, how they felt after the Temescal, what their intentions are for when they leave here. Then we also had aerial yoga before we did that, which was a little difficult because the Temescal, I think, had a lot of us feeling like dehydrated. I had a headache, so I had to kind of end a little bit early. But I also have been really enjoying the aerial yoga because it's a great way to just like really release and like relax your neck and like just everything. So that's been a great experience. This is my only second time doing aerial yoga, and I have enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, today we're going to have our final, so it's, I don't know if I've already mentioned this, but it's earth and air yoga. So we're doing aerial yoga here and then mat yoga. So we're gonna close the day, or start the day, but close the yoga out with, we do about like an hour and a half of breathing, an hour of yoga in the morning. So we'll do that today. It's been a really, really great weekend. Challenging in a lot of ways, but in ways that I really needed to be challenged. I feel like I've said this every time I hop on the camera, but I'm super, super grateful for this experience. I definitely want to do more activities like this. Be in nature more, be with my body more, be offline, away from the internet, texting, all that stuff more. So 10 out of 10, we'll definitely do this again. I feel like I've learned so much about myself in just this short weekend. I've definitely learned that I'm capable of a lot more than I think I am, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I am capable of so much more, and I tend to stop myself before I get there. And I've talked about this before, but sometimes I purposefully only give, 70%, because what if you give 100 and it's not worth it? But I feel like I really need to change my perspective on just going all in, because even if things don't work out the way you think they will, you can still learn so much from an experience, from just like putting your whole heart into it. So that's definitely one thing I've learned. I've learned that being slowing down, being still is valuable as well. Just because you're go all the time doesn't mean that time is being used well. That's just because you're accomplishing things doesn't mean that it's a good use of your time. There's so much value in being still and listening to yourself, to connect, being still and connecting with your body and your mind. I've learned that most of the time, if not all the time, we really do know what we need. We just are so busy trying to run away from those thoughts and feelings that we don't really listen to ourselves, but we know. I'm realizing now that I haven't shared a thought of the day, a question of the day. When's the last time you really slowed down and took a pause? It doesn't have to be at a retreat. It could be at home. It could be at a yoga class, anywhere. But when's the last time you really took time to just give your body and mind a break, listen to your body and mind? Let me know in the comments below. And I hope that you've enjoyed following along with me. Thank you so much for taking the time to show up for me today. Thank you for taking the time to be present with me, to press play on today's video. And as always, thank you for being here.